Hello Internet! Today I have something a little bit different for you. As you're watching this on Saturday, the Players' Cup 2 is going on. Hopefully I'm still playing in it, but nonetheless I have pre-recorded this for your entertainment on Saturday. And you might remember maybe a few months ago I did upload a celebratory video. Yes, I'd got to rank 10 in the Pokémon Go PvP, and that is quite an accomplishment. It is an achievement because there's a lot of people playing Pokemon Go in the world, and you do need to get into like the top few thousand at least to get there. It is an achievement, and I did it in the Season 2 in the Master League with my team. If you did watch the video, maybe you remember, with Dialga, Mewtwo, and Rhyperior. That was my team from that second season, but I've done it again, rank 10 again. But this time I did it in the Great League, which is not a league I've been a big fan of in the past, to be completely honest. Which is funny because a lot of people who do play the PvP Great League is their favourite league. But my brother traded me this Tropius earlier in the year, and it's fantastic. It's really, really good. As well, if you're watching this knowing me from VGC, then you'll know me as someone who likes to use interesting strategies and unique things in a way. But as far as Pokemon PvP goes, this is a really, really, really standard team for the Great League, almost as standard as you can get, really, which is amusing. Also, if you're watching it from a VGC perspective, you're thinking, how is Tropius and Stunfisk good as well? But they really are in the Go PvP. Stunfisk, really good ground coverage, rock coverage for the flying types as well too. Tropius is a really good grass type because does all the stuff you'd want a grass type to do, but also threatens other grass Pokemon. Maybe a bit better than Abomasnow as well too, which obviously does threaten other grass Pokemon because it's not weak to fighting as well, and you'd have that double weakness there with the Stunfisk. And Azumarill is the best Pokemon really in the Great League, always has been. It's so bulky, it outputs consistent good damage as well too. Movesets as you would imagine, but I have gone with Ice Beam Play Rough instead of Hydro Pump on this Azumarill as well too, which is good in some scenarios, is bad in some scenarios as well too. But I do find that most Azumarill do have Play Rough in Great League now, just for the Azumarill mirror. But in this video I have compiled a few games that I did over a few sets of PvP this morning. I did try and record like a full set in one go, but I had quite a lot of lag actually this morning, and one of the games literally just froze, literally just ended, so I just had to close the app and everything and take the loss. But what can you do? Lag is a consistent problem in Pokemon Go, unfortunately. But the rest of the games were pretty good. So I've picked out a few games, and I'm just going to talk you through what happened in them. So here's a team: Stunfisk, Tropius, and Azumarill. Let's have a look. There we go. Let's start playing this first video. So there we go. So I do lead with Stunfisk. I mean, this team does work leading. Azumarill potentially as well. I suppose you could lead with the Tropius. I find this team maybe is a little bit sort of rock, paper, scissors-y, as in like if you have a bad lead, it's sometimes you can play around it, sometimes you can't. Like each of these Pokemon are somewhat flexible, but they've all got their own typings as well, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. But a Marowak lead is not bad. Azumarill would like to be in front of it, but we haven't got Hydro Pump on it. Tropius wouldn't, so I'm just staying in with the Stunfisk here because I do threaten super effective damage with both Rock Slide and Earthquake. I build up to an Earthquake. They're not throwing any moves at this point as well too, but Marowak doesn't have, or doesn't tend to have, fire charge moves. It can learn Fire Blast, not many people use that, so I'm not so threatened by the charge moves. They threw the bone there, wasn't it? The Bone Club, which is super effective, but it's a very, very weak move. Doesn't threaten me too much. And I'm again like a Shadow Bone, I suppose, would knock me out here, but I believe they bait again with another Bone Club. Yeah, so I don't shield it. Maybe a little bit risky on my part there because I've got quite a lot of energy on this Stunfisk. But again, I'm just throwing a Rock Slide. We're getting shields, I believe. No, we're not getting shields. We got one shield from this Marowak. And now I think I just, look at the bulky IVs of my Stunfisk there, 0, 8, 11. We just survived that last Fire Spin, and we can get one more Rock Slide off, which I think, he does shield. So look at that. They've won the lead, but I've taken both of their shields now. So I bring in a Azumarill and farm it down, get as much energy from it as I can, because, they don't have any shields anymore. Whatever they bring in, maybe it's going to have a good matchup against my Azumarill, but I'm going to have a decent amount of energy to threaten it as well. So they get a Shadow Ball off, and let's see, it is their own Azumarill, so I'm thinking, well, okay, my Tropius would quite like to, be against that. I could swap it, but at the same time, maybe there's a reason why they have brought their Azumarill in here. Maybe they suspect what I've got in the back, who knows. Do I want to risk putting the Tropius in? Because if they've got something, that's even worse of a matchup for Tropius than Azumarill is versus Azumarill, then, it would be a mistake. But, I get a bit of energy. I wear down their Azumarill a little bit. I sort of split my odds a bit, put the Tropius in, shield the Ice Beam, and see if they swap. And they're not swapping. They're staying in with the Azumarill. So I'm thinking, ooh, oh dear, maybe what they've got in the back is good against my Azumarill, and I've made a bit of a mistake here, but they haven't got any shields, so I think I do shield this, yeah, because Ice Beam will do a lot of damage still, and I'm going to get a bit of fun, potentially, on their Azumarill if they stay in as well, because I don't think they're going to get to another Ice Beam, yeah, so they smartly swap out there. They shouldn't get to another Ice Beam before I can just farm them down, and it's actually the Sableye in the back, which doesn't really want to be in front of the Azumarill, but likewise without shields, it is quite a frail Pokemon, and these Leaf Blades, which aren't really that powerful from Tropius, still do a pretty good amount of damage to it. So yeah, they get a foul play here. It doesn't look like it's a purified Sableye, so no return, which is the most powerful move on Sableye. I suppose Power Gem would be powerful as well there, but yeah, swap the Azumarill. I can take a foul play or whatever. I have got a move stored that I think that must have... Oh, no, it wasn't. I was going to say I think that must have been like a CMP tie or something, but no, it wasn't, because I didn't throw at it. But yeah, I saved my energy. I just farm it down with the Azumarill, and I'm pretty sure their Azumarill hasn't got a move stored in there. So yeah, I'll save my play rough for the Azumarill there. Yeah, so pretty simple way to end the game there, but we get there. Okay, 1 win. We're doing all right. There's a new pose there as well, the funny little thing. Well, I don't know what the pose is supposed to be, but I've got a selection of poses now. Which one do I go for? But yes, the second game is against another rank 9. I do feel a little bit bad playing against these rank 9 people as rank 10. If I beat them, I feel a bit better if they beat me. But oh, this is a bad lead. This is a very, very bad lead. Now, Surfetched is really, really interesting, but I instantly swap into my Azumarill. I know it's got Leaf Blade. Like Surfetched is a big threat for my team, but I'm pretty sure that Azumarill beat Surfetched in the one shield. So I'll let them get this Leaf Blade off, and I think I just throw an Ice Beam at them, yeah, to see if they're going to shield or not. I imagine they're going to, but I'm fairly sure, unless maybe they got extra counters in from my swap, I'm pretty sure that if I shield the next Leaf Blade, I will be able to get to the next Ice Beam and knock it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Azumarill wins in the one shield, so we'll see what happens here. But Surfetched, obviously the counters are super effective on Stunfisk, and Tropius obviously does want to be against it, but the alignment is all messed up. I can't realistically get my Tropius on it here. So next best thing, getting the Azumarill on it, and there we go. They actually double shield. Okay, and I believe well, it looks like they should farm me down here, but they do throw. They don't hold their nerve as they should have done there. I wasn't going to get to another Ice Beam, but they do throw, which is good because they're wasting their energy. And now, because I've essentially sacrificed the Azumarill, now I can safely get the Tropius in on their Surfetched. And they didn't even see what I brought in. Like, they literally just threw straight away there, maybe expecting my Stunfisk to come back in, but yeah, they literally just threw straight away. They should have like waited a moment and threw a Night Slash, assuming they have Night Slash. But it's their own Stunfisk next. And I see they don't have any shields left. They use them both on their Surfetched there. My Stunfisk can shield on a potential Earthquake, as I believe I do here, because it'll do a lot of damage to me. And I can threaten them with an Earthquake back, which is almost a one-shot. Not quite, but almost. And actually, they swap out, which is really good for me, actually, because maybe it didn't really make any difference, because like, unless they would have got to another Earthquake before I could mud shot them down, because my Earthquake on their stun, if they stayed in, my Earthquake wouldn't have quite one-shot their Stunfisk If they got to another Earthquake in time against mine, then it was a bad player swapping out. I'm not sure. I don't think they would have done. But I've got Tropius in the back, and Tropius can do almost nothing to Skarmory. You know, it is almost a complete hard counter, really. But Stunfisk is really good against it. Obviously, it resists all of its flying attacks. If it has got a Flash Cannon, which they don't tend to anymore, it resists that as well too. And Rock Slide is neutral, so we're doing, you know, decent damage. So Skarmory is one of the bigger threats for my team, actually. So I'm very glad to get my my Stunfisk against it here. Now, I do need to be wary. They have still got a their own Stunfisk in the back that's quite healthy, so I need to be leaving this with an Earthquake. And so I think what I do, because I believe I've got a Leaf Blade on my Tropius, yeah, swap there and try and throw a Leaf Blade straight away. These new switch buttons are a little bit weird for me. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of them, to be honest, but yeah, they don't quite swap their Skarmory out in time, and I get the Leaf Blade. Funny enough, I knock it out with a Leaf Blade, and now I know that it doesn't matter. Like, they can farm me all they want. I'm sure that because like they can't knock me out with their Mud Slaps. There's someone trying to call me there as well, which I instantly stopped. I don't know who that was. But, yeah, because, like, they have to throw energy to knock my Tropius out. You can't stack a Rock Slide and an Earthquake, because there's an energy cap of 100. You can't stack a Rock Slide and an Earthquake back to back. So, I know that as long as they throw their Rock Slide on me, I can just come in with my own Stunfisk and just throw the Earthquake and, you know, game over, really. So, and I can see that my switch clock's coming up as well too, so I think, yeah, I'll just wait for them to throw the next Rock Slide. I know that they can't instantly have another Earthquake, and I'm very safe to just throw the Earthquake that I've banked against them. Yeah, so there we go. And this is what is happening. Right, okay, right, I'm getting the next video ready to show you now. Yeah, status of Stunfisk being knocked out. Bit overkill there, but, you know, it was necessary, I suppose. Rock Slide wouldn't have done a whole lot of damage. So here we go. The next video. Next game. They're all recorded in separate videos now because I just thought, okay, a rank 10 player. I thought, yeah, just to avoid trying to record them all in one go, like, and lag and everything, I'd just separate them all. But okay, another bad lead. So that last person had a Surf Etch lead. This is another bad lead. Obviously, you know, I don't want my Stunfisk in against an Azumarill. So what I do against other Azumarill leads is I safe swap my Azumarill, but they're staying in, which tells me that everything they've got in the back is weak to Azumarill, else they would surely swap out. And I know that one of my friends has been using you know, a double Ghost team with the Azumarill in the front and with Sableye and Marowak in the back. Obviously, Sableye and Marowak, Alolan Marowak, both of them do not want to be, you know, coming against the Azumarill here. So what I would do in this situation then, since I'm recognizing they're not swapping out with their Azumarill, I actually shield my Azumarill from the player off. So I need to preserve my Azumarill a little bit more here because I need it to maybe swap out and do some business against their last two Pokemon that they've got. So let's see how I do play this out, because I do remember this is a little bit of a strange game. Yeah, so they've swapped there. They've took a bit of a visual glitch there. They took the player off on their Azumarill and they brought their Marowak in. Now, maybe they see that I have got player rough and they assume that I haven't got Hydro Pump, which I don't, which means the matchup isn't as good for Azumarill here, but and the Shadow Bone new move there as well too. But I do build up to what a Hydro Pump would be, throw the Ice Beam at them, so now they know that, you know, I don't have Hydro Pump, but it might still get a shield. It doesn't actually, but I think, yeah, they're trying to farm me down here, but I think I can just get to a player rough actually. Yeah, looking at the amount of health my best buddy Azumarill has got here, it is pretty bulky. Yeah, I thought, yes, they're going to try and farm me down. I can get to a player rough, does a little bit more damage than an Ice Beam, and actually that forces a shield out of them. So, strangely, yeah, they actually swapped their Azumarill out against mine, didn't they? Into, you know, not a very favourable matchup for them, but they still got the knockout. Now, I bring my Stunfisk in. I know that even if it's a Shadow Bone, it'll do a decent amount of damage, but I can take it. And I can just farm them down and get a decent amount of energy for what I presume is going to be the Azumarill coming in. Ooh, look at this, 2 charge moves. Ooh, what do I do here? Do I shield it? I guess not, because I guess I'm assuming at this point that it is the Sableye in the back. And Tropius is still decent against Sableye. And I've still got a bit of energy on the Stunfisk here. But let's see what they do. What do they bring in? Okay, so they do bring the Azumarill in. And I do throw the Rock Slide there. Maybe I didn't think I could get to the Earthquake before the throw move or something. I'm not sure. But another visual glitch. They swap. Okay, yeah, they swap into the... Oh, I just got them off. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, they swap into their Sableye there. And they probably thought because I'd just thrown... They probably thought that I was energy dry. I was out of energy when I threw that the Rock Slide, and they probably thought that was going to be another Rock Slide. But now, yeah, I can just bring the Tropius in there and farm the Sableye down. Essentially, yeah, getting that Earthquake off was key. Although I think I might still have been okay in that game. Yeah, I think Tropius still would have done very good against the Sableye, and they had the Azumarill on a little bit of health as well too. So next game. And we've come across an Umbreon lead, which has... I think there was visual lag there. I think they're getting the moves off. And this is sort of a neutral kind of lead, isn't it? Because, you know, we're not really dealing super effective damage to each other at all. But I do know that, like, just from past experience, I know that if I just go straight Earthquake, they don't tend to shield. And you can generally win the matchup. So I farm up to quite a lot of energy here and throw the Earthquake. And this person decides to shield their Umbreon, so I'm thinking, okay, this is unusual. This doesn't always happen. So let's see how this plays out. Because I know that, like, Umbreon doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's not very offensive, obviously. So it is a bit of a waste to shield moves from Umbreon. But I think let's see how this plays out. So another Earthquake. Rock Slide wouldn't do a whole lot of damage to it, and I don't imagine they're going to shield another one. So yeah, good Rock Slide there, a good Earthquake there rather. And I'm still out of range of a foul play. And I'm very close to another Earthquake, yes. I know that I can take a foul play, and I know that if I do get another Earthquake off, I will bring it very low as well. And then it'll probably get to another foul play before I can mud shot it down. So let's see how I do play this. Yeah, look at that, very, very close. It's tempting to try and fight what? Not that I've got any other options. Trying to farm it down there. And I think, okay, they have used one shield. I will use a shield and just ensure I have the switch initiative. You know, I have the alignment and get a bit of energy here. Look, I'm almost at a Rock Slide for whatever comes in. And it is an Azumarill. Okay, so they're going to get 2 bubbles off. But I can get this Rock Slide off, which will mean that I think just 2 Leaf Blades will do it from the Tropius here. Yeah, don't swap there because I don't want to like mess up my alignment. So Tropius comes in. Tropius obviously is threatened by the Ice Beam there. But what am I doing here? I'm staying in with the Tropius. Oh, I think what I'm doing is, yeah, I'm trying to catch a Fire Punch or an Ice Punch, I suppose. Yeah, and I believe I did there. Yeah, a little bit cheeky there, Barry. Yes. So I did farm up quite a bit of energy on the Tropius, so I definitely threatened the Azumarill in the back there, and they just threw straight away. It takes 4 confusions to get to a punch, and I believe, and yeah, Fire Punch. Ice Punch isn't that common now, but yeah, Fire Punch. Azumarill resists both of them. Yeah, there's the Thunder Punch for Azumarill, quite a common move on Hypno, but I wasted its energy coming in on the Fire Punch there, and Azumarill should be decent in this matchup. It might not win out the matchup, but since I have got all that energy stored on Tropius, I will be able, especially because the shield there, I'll just be able to come back in with Tropius and Leaf Blade it, and then have energy for and a shield for the Azumarill in the back. So I think I'm still okay here. Yeah, Thunder Punch, I know I can take it there. And actually, they swapped there. Yeah, my switch clock wasn't upright there, so I did have to throw this move or get a bubble down. So I do choose to throw the move. And I'm trying... Look, yeah, because the switch thing doesn't come up when you're throwing a charge move now. It's like, oh, where's the button going to be? It's like, where's the Tropius to switch in? So, but I get it. Swap the Tropius in as fast as I can. And I believe I throw again here, yeah, just because I know the Azumarill has... Like, I don't think it's thrown in this game yet, has it? Like, I'm pretty sure it's close to an Ice Beam there. So I don't take the chance, and I know that I have, like, if I just knock it out, then, you know, I've still got a shield potentially for the Hypno, if I even need it. Fire Punch wouldn't knock me out here, I don't even need the shield, but I I can just Leaf Blade, and I believe a Leaf Blade will come quite close to knocking that. A bit of lag there, though. Yeah, a bit of scary lag. Again, like I was saying, I did get quite a bit of lag this morning recording these games. Yeah. But thankfully, yeah, it goes through, and it actually does knock him out there. That game almost went to time. Interesting. So, next game. Yes, let's get into it. And we play against another rank 10. Okay. Nice to play against these rank 10s up there. That person choosing to stick with their Season 3 pose. But, okay, this is a fantastic lead. So we've had some bad leads, you know, the Surfetched and the Azumarill. This is a really, really good lead for us. But, oh yes, but they swap in a Pokemon that this team really struggles with, which is Mew. Now, Mew will always have Wild Charge, and then they tend to have either Surf or Flame Charge. So Wild Charge hits the Azumarill, Flame Charge hits both Tropius and Azumarill there as well too. But I believe what I do here is, yeah, I want to keep the Stunfisk for the Galvantula, and Azumarill really does not want to see the Galvantula. So I bring the Azumarill in now, and I did shield on a Wild Charge, and I believe I let this other Wild Charge go because I know that I can survive it. And with these 2 defense drops, I believe I can just bubble it down, got it there, yeah. And now, because I have managed to bubble that Mew down, look at all this energy I've got here. And this is an unfavourable matchup, obviously, against Galvantula. But because I've got all of this energy, I can throw 2 Ice Beams. And they don't really want to shield this, because what's the point? Because if they do shield it, it's just going to get matched up against my Stunfisk, which it can't do anything to. So they smartly don't shield here either, because I've got the alignment. I can just get it next to my Stunfisk. And they bring in Scrafty, it looks like. So instantly, I just swap there into my Tropius, and yeah, even though they've got 2 shields, I can just air slash them down and win the game. So quite a quick game there. But that's just one of the games where yeah, like I had the matchup. Like finally, I had a good lead there. I had the matchup, and I just kept alignment, you know. But still, it was really important the Azumarill Mew matchup there, because if Mew got the alignment there, then it could have been a little bit tricky, although Tropius is still pretty good against Galvantula still. It's still not a bad matchup, really. But this person is leading with the other one, Skarmory, which is fantastic for me because, again, Tropius is just hard countered by Skarmory, really. So I do want to be careful here. And, yeah, like I'm staying in this matchup. I've got no reason to swap out. I'm happy with this. But I believe they're just going to throw a Brave Bird. Yeah, Brave Bird is a big move. They get a defense drop and just swap out into their Azumarill. So I am not swapping instantly into my Tropius. I guess I'm thinking that I can maybe get a shield here going for Earthquake. But also, I'm not that desperate for energy on Stunfisk because Stunfisk's matchup against Skarmory is so good. But yeah, I do get a shield there from the Azumarill, and then I swap the Tropius. So maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I didn't really need to do that because now, like, I have given them a few extra bubbles, and Ice Beam does still threaten Tropius quite a lot. So let's see how this goes. So I throw just before I get to 2 Leaf Blades here. And yeah, another Leaf Blade will come very close to knocking it out. I'm not sure it actually will knock it out, but it'll be close. Will they get to another Ice Beam though? That's the next question. They do. Oh, it actually does knock the Azumarill out. And here we go. So even if they did get to another Ice Beam there, in fact, I mean, yeah, even if they got to another Ice Beam, I definitely wouldn't have let it. I definitely would have let it go through because I would have just survived it. Because, yeah, Tropius is very bulky, but also because it's less farm on this Skarmory. And actually, yeah, I did shield up 1 Ice Beam there, I think, didn't I? I think it happened like 2 seconds ago, Barry. Did I shield that? I think I did. And maybe that was a mistake because, again, now this Skarmory gets to get quite a bit of farm on my Tropius. But if I didn't shield it, then Azumarill potentially could have won out that matchup. But here we go, yeah, now... Now we get Azumarill on this Shadow Machamp, which might seem good, but Shadow Machamp is very good at getting energy from counter. Rock Slide does a lot of damage still, and Azumarill is pretty slow at getting to its charge moves here. So, like, I have technically got the alignment that I want, but Shadow Machamp is very good still. So yeah, they have to shield this. I'm out of shields now. They're out of shields. I can take a rock slide. I might just be able to take 2 rock slides, actually. We'll see how much this does. But not with all the counters. Yeah, that's very close to 2, but yeah, the counters, I need this Ice Beam, and yeah, I think they must have been maybe 1 counter away from another rock slide there. So, quite close, but yeah, this Ice Beam's going to knock it out. And, yes, they just have the Skarmory left, which is quite low. I've got my Stunfisk in the back, so even if they throw energy here, which they have to you know, knock me out, to stop me from Ice Beaming them, my Stunfisk is not far off a rock slide, I believe, and yeah, and 1 Brave Bird isn't going to... Well, a Brave Bird might, but a Sky Attack isn't going to knock me out from there as well, too. So, again, another good lead for us, and we just managed to keep alignment here. So, a pretty straightforward game. Yeah. Now, the next game, let's have a look at this one. So, there's 2 more games. There's this one, and there's 1 more. This game, yeah, against another rank 10. So, yeah, this, I believe, I do sort of half remember this game, because they lead with a... Is it a Shadow? Abomasnow? Yes, it is. And look, I've got Azumarill and I've got Tropius in the back. I need to win this matchup. My back lineup does not appreciate Abomasnow at all. I do throw Rock Slide first, and normally, yeah, well, I'll just let it play through before I spoil what's going to happen here. But yeah, they don't shield this, which I like. But they're building up, and they're an Energy Ball now, and I do shield this, because normally, in my past experience, I find that Stunfisk and Abomasnow, they just stay in with the Abomasnow and just try and play it out. But because, yes, because, yeah, that was the mistake, wasn't it? Because I did shield, they can bring in their Sableye here, which is, you know, fantastic in theory. You know, I can bring in my Azumarill, you know, keep alignment, but I can see this is Purified, it's got Return. I know this is a Return, I know it's doing a lot of damage, and because I don't want to go down, you know, 0 shields to 2, I don't shield it, and I do force a shield here by throwing the player off, but the damage has been done, hasn't it, really? Because they are going to steal the alignment now. They're going to get the Switch initiative back, because, yeah, just a foul play now, and they can knock the Azumarill out. So maybe what I should have done is, well, either not shielded the Stunfisk and just sort of mirrored shields if they shielded, just try to Rock Slide, and if they shield, I shield, because I should be throwing my attacks first. Or maybe when they swapped into the Sableye, I should have thrown energy at it there as well. I should have thrown either a Rock Slide or maybe even an Earthquake at it to force it to shield, and then swapped in my Azumarill. So a bit of a rookie mistake there, but I'm hoping with my last shield, maybe my Stunfisk in the back can do something. I try and throw a Leaf Blade just 1 air slash too late there to threaten the Azumarill. So I think, well, okay, then I might as well just try and farm it down. Yeah, luckily the move didn't actually go through. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to try and farm it down there, but I guess I couldn't, seeing how low my Tropius was. Your Sableye is pretty good in Great League, in PvP. It is good. But yeah, mistake again. I should have thrown a bit earlier so that I wasn't going to get farmed all the way down there. They throw instantly with their Abomasnow, so I'm thinking, okay, you know, can my Stunfisk do anything here? We'll have to see, because they've still got the shield. I've got energy though still. The energy that I maybe should have threw on the Sableye to keep alignment. But yeah, Rock Slide. And they let it go. Okay. It is an Azumarill in the back. Okay. So, yeah. They've got a shield. I've got a shield. And, yeah, I think if I just kept the alignment, the game would have, in theory, would have just been a pretty straightforward win again, wouldn't it? But, yeah, and good recognition from them, actually, that I used my shield on the Stunfisk, which meant that even if I did bring my Azumarill in against their Sableye, you know, unless I want to, you know, I mean, they've got the shield advantage. You know, if they want, they can take that, the matchup, which they probably would have done, even if I did shield the Azumarill there. But, yeah, I think the mistake wasn't like swapping into the Azumarill. The mistake was swapping straight away into the Azumarill. I should have thrown either a Rock Slide or an Earthquake at the Sableye to try and get a shield from it, so that we were on even shields again, and then my Azumarill would have had a better chance at keeping the alignment there. So a loss here, but yeah, good to learn. You know, interesting to you know, see games like that play out that, you know, in theory should be winnable. And this is the last game that I'm going to show you as well. Last game that I've got recorded. And it is against another rank 10. Okay. Now I remember the end of this game, but I'm not going to spoil anything. So, okay, Stunfisk into Tropius. Okay. Decent-ish lead. They are Air Slash as well, just like me. So they're going to be getting to their moves at a decent pace. I've got Rock Slide that threatens them. They're not swapping, so yeah, maybe they have got something in the back that's weak to Stunfisk, perhaps. But yeah, I'm quite happy just staying in here because Azumarill doesn't want to, get matched up with this Tropius. And my own Tropius will take super effective damage from Air Slashes as well. So I don't really want my Tropius on this too. Stunfisk can do a good job. Their Leaf Blades don't do a whole lot of damage, so I don't think I'm shielding anything here. And I am threatening their shields with my Rock Slides too. So yeah, we can see they're building up to a lot of energy here. They're low, but they've got a lot of energy, so I think they can throw at least two Leaf Blades here. Yeah, there's one. And oh no, they don't. Okay. I think they have. Surely they have another Leaf Blade. But I can throw this Rock Slide at them and force them to shield because they have got quite a bit of energy there, I think. But yeah, they're throwing their Leaf Blade now. So how do I play this out? I'm curious now. Because another Leaf Blade will pretty much take me out. I can't farm them down. So do I maybe just take the shield advantage? And because I could shield this and take the switch advantage and just Rock Slide the Tropius, or I could take the shield advantage as I have done and get a little bit of farm on my Tropius here, which I have done. But here it is. Yeah, they bring out the Bastiodon, which obviously that is why they were staying in that first matchup. And because I haven't got Hydro Pump on my Azumarill, this is not the best matchup for Azumarill either. But they're not. I'm noticing they're not swapping their Bastiodon out. So I'm thinking, what is it in the back? What have they got there? I'm pretty sure I've still got energy on Tropius as well that I've banged. But I build up a lot of energy. Oh, do I throw? Oh, no, I don't. Good there, Barry. I think I was in my mind there. I was throwing an Ice Beam at it. But yeah, I build up to a lot of energy. Yeah, good recognition by them, thinking that's normally the point where Azumarill will throw. I did one later, but it's their own Azumarill in the back. So maybe they're trying to catch a Hydro Pump there. I did shield that previous Stone Edge as well too, just because I thought they're staying in with that matchup. Maybe that is the hardest thing they've got to hit the Azumarill with. So I do need to keep all my shields really for the Azumarill so that I can try and just bubble this Bastiodon down. The only way that I can win the game is by bubbling it down. And I'm expecting a play rough here, and it's a Hydro Pump, just to sort of, rub it in my, in my wounds that I haven't got Hydro Pump on mine. But Switch Clock's up. I can get the knockout on this Azumarill before my Azumarill takes any more damage. And yeah, they can farm up a lot of energy here, but at the same time, I am going to get quite a few Leaf Blades here if they don't throw Stone Edge at me. So this is actually going to be a very close game. They've still got a shield. Do I have a shield? I don't think I have got a shield anymore, have I? No, I'm out of shields. But I just need to do this little bit of damage. There's 40% left to this Bastiodon. They do throw here. Really good recognition that I was just about to get to a Leaf Blade by them. But Bastiodon doesn't output much damage. Can my Azumarill now? I'm pretty sure I can get to 2 charge moves here. So I do throw a charge move. Yeah, I can take the Stone Edge. Can I take the Smackdowns afterwards? Oh, it's going to be close, isn't it? Yeah, they have to shield this, so I'll throw the Ice Beam at it. And I don't believe they're going to get to another Stone Edge before I can get to this Play Rough. So Play Rough just does a bit more damage than Ice Beam here. I'm going to throw the Play Rough. They do shield, and the Play Rough does 14% to Bastiodon. And Smackdown, I've got the Play Rough, and look, I've survived the Smackdown, and I just lag out of that. How frustrating is that? Let's just go back a little bit. Yeah, look, I'm just going to freeze it there. Look, I mean, yeah, Smackdown, another Smackdown, I've not got the move. Next Smackdown, I've got the move, I've survived, and I'm clicking on it, and it just lags. So, yeah, unfortunate. So, technically, technically I lost it, but I mean, looking at the simulations, yeah, Play Rough does do 14% to Bastiodon, and I believe that is under 14% there. So, I did, in spirit I won the game, but lag took that one from me, unfortunately. But it doesn't matter, It would have been better if they were a rank 9 as well, because at least I could have felt a bit better about giving someone else some points there. But the moment that no one is waiting for is there we go. My Pikachu Libre, my second Pikachu Libre. So I got 2 down there. And, oh yes, look at that CP. That's an interesting CP, isn't it? So, So yeah, let's see if we can successfully catch this Pikachu Libre. Nope, not on the first attempt. Let's go for a better throw than Barry. Let's get an excellent. There we go. Surely an excellent catch will catch it. An excellent throw will catch it. Speak English, Barry. Yes, it does. And let's have a look at this IVs. There you go. Look at this. Pikachu Libre, my second one. 98%. So that's a pretty good Pikachu Libre. So there we go. Let's just let's pause it. Ooh, let's not do that. There we go. Let's pause the video on that and say goodbye, because yeah, I know that you know, most of you watch me for VGC obviously, but if you have watched this and you're still watching it now, then thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it. I actually do enjoy the Pokemon Go PvP. It's a lot more intuitive. There's a lot more to it than my first impressions were. I do have a lot of fun with it, and actually, you know, I like to think I'm decent at it as well. You know, in like first season, I didn't really play too much. I didn't get rank 10 in the third season, but season 2 and season 4, rank 10. So yeah, very happy. And to do it in 2 different leagues as well. Master League in season 2 and Great League here in season 4. So there we go. Got my pose, got my second Pikachu, and got some fancy trousers or whatever with it as well too. But yeah, there we go. Another successful rank 10 video. So thank you very much for watching this. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like and share. Join me on Patreon and stuff if you're into VGC as well, which I presume a lot of you are if you're watching this still. But anyway, thank you very much, and goodbye for now.